What's up, guys? We now have our third and final game of the night. Or the day, I guess. Not of the night, but of the day. So, gotta rock and roll, man. Hopefully this is the best game of the night, of the day, of the poobla. That's the hope. So far, we have not had that many great games. Alright. There we go. Let's rock and roll. Let's rock and roll and just do our thing. So far, if you're new and you haven't seen the other games so far in the playoffs, God bless you, because you haven't missed much. The Bills destroyed the Broncos 31-7. The most painful experience of life. The Eagles just destroyed the Packers 22-10. Chargers destroyed the Texans destroyed the Chargers, but kind of in a way the Chargers destroyed the Chargers as well. 32-12. And the Ravens destroyed the Steelers 28-14. Every single wildcard game had one team destroying the other team. But every single wildcard game had a period of time where nobody scored and nobody did a lick of anything. It was actually the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. Pain is a virtue. Alright, so let me see what's up, guys. Welcome to the live stream. So we got Bucs and Commanders. Okay, they're showing Austin Eckler, who is actually a running back I did want at one point. That was a running back I was actually interested in. Not as much anymore, but... Alright. Now they're showing highlights of the actual day, which we all know if you watch football today, there is no highlights. Highlights and today is not something that goes together. Alright. It is what it is, though. Today, man. I've literally been live since 1 o'clock today, boys. I don't know how my voice does not die when I live stream all day, but to be honest, I'll tell you right now, I will take this crazy, awful football with how crazy and insane it can be. I'll take this any day over the draft. The draft is like the most insane time, bro. The draft is insane when it comes to like just mind-numbing stuff. Like, until your draft pick happens, right? Draft is okay. Your draft pick happens. Draft is still like good. It's not bad, right? After your draft pick happens, oh lordy. Yeah, they would be better if the NFL was scripted. I agree with you. I 100% agree with you there. If the NFL was scripted, these games would be so much better. I agree with you on that one. 100%. That's how you know these games aren't. That's how you know these games aren't scripted, because everything would be so much better. They would have like every game would come down to the wire. It would come down to like the last play, and like a crazy insane play happen. Like, that would be how every game would go if the NFL was actually scripted. That's how the game would go. It would come down to the very end. It would be a crazy 1 second left play, Hail Mary. Like, it would be crazy. But that's not the case because the NFL is not scripted. So, for all those who think the NFL is scripted, it is not. Alright. What's good, man? How you doing? What's up? What's up? It's gonna be an interesting ball game. Probably do that. Okay, so that does that. That does that. Okay, I'll do that one. Nope, I'm not gonna do that one. What's up, man? What's up? One-sided with no scoring. Yeah, the NFL. The last thing the NFL wants is how today went. Today is not good football for the NFL. I guarantee you, so many people did not watch football today because of how the NFL was. Like, football today was awful. But this could be the moment where things get better. Okay. Okay. Baker, touchdown. That one. Okay. Neither was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was also awful. Oh, Conch is here. What's up, Conch? You guys won yesterday. Congratulations. You beat the Squealers. Not always, a fan of the Ravens winning, but I will say you guys beating the Steelers is always cool. Because we don't love to see the Steelers lose. Just don't love to see your team win, but, hey, listen. You are kind of cool, so, we like you in the chat. Gonna do that. No, I won't do that. Okay. No Bucs Commanders. Bro, I'm dumb. Not Bucs Commanders. Why are you betting on the game? I'm not betting on the game. I'm not. But I am looking at certain things. But I'm not betting on the game. I had to send someone a text. And someone texted me and I had to respond to what they said. So, I'm not betting on the game, don't worry. I don't bet on any game, man. I don't bet. That's not my cup of tea. What's up, thanks? Enemy of my enemy is my friend. Exactly. Although, because of just sports teams, it's not really an enemy at this point. There is, like, insufferable fans where you can say, like, that's my enemy. Mike Evans gonna have a monster game. He might. He definitely might. But no, I don't bet on the game. I don't do any sponsors. I don't do any of that stuff. Betting my kidney. See, that's why I don't bet. Because people will bet their kidney. I thought you turned into Chris. No, I'm not turning into Chris. Chris bets for me. Not really. He makes all the money. But, like, in theory, like, in the spiritual realm, he bets all his bets. And I'm like, you know what? That's enough bets. I don't need to put more bets into the atmosphere. Alright, can we get this game going? What's going on here? Just put my phone away and I was like, bro, what am I doing? I literally have the game on my phone. I respond to a text and I'm like, oh, put that phone away. Alright. What the? Bro, what is going on here? Oh, commercial break, that's why. It's commercial break. Let's go, commies, aka commanders, yeah. Let's go, Redskins! They're trying to bring the Redskins back, so. Just like Daniels for making a perfect pass while getting absolutely drilled. They cut the Packers-Eagles game. Yeah, that makes sense, John. You're probably right. Yeah, you gotta delay it a little bit for like Stadia, for the game. All right, there you go. Everyone's running onto the field and they're ready to go for this Sunday night matchup between the Commanders and the Bucs. I'm going for commies because of Jaden Daniels. Nice. Wasn't Packers Eagles also delayed? A little bit, yeah. I'm an LSU fan. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Sean's gonna say 100 times tonight that Jaden Daniels is the best LSU quarterback because he's taking a shot at Joe Burrow. He is just trolling. I wouldn't even entertain it. Dylan, don't entertain Sean. He's just going to say that over and over again. Yeah, he's here. He's just going to say over and over again that he's the best LSU quarterback to try to piss people off. I wouldn't even entertain it. Dylan, don't entertain it. How good was last night, Sean? Last night, for you guys, I'm sure was absolutely great. Yeah, Cade York. Cade York's an actual MVP. One of the best. No, Sean's a Ravens and Chiefs fan. Sean's a Ravens and Chiefs fan. He likes the Ravens. He likes the Chiefs. So, yeah. Fan, I respect Sean. Wait, the press. Oh, I respect Sean? Okay. We know the truth. Yeah. He's a Ravens and Chiefs fan, so he likes both teams. Come on, man. Let's get into this game. The fact Bobby Wagner is still in the league is insane. I still can't believe he's still in the league. It takes a lot to stay trolling for this long. That is true. He does troll for long. But that's Sean's main thing. Sean loves trolling, bro. That's like his cup of tea. That's his favorite thing to do. He loves getting reactions out of people. Like, some people like drugs. He likes trolling. And pissing people off. That's Sean's main go-to. Alright. I was about to say, I'm surprised they didn't talk more about the wildfires in most of these games today. I thought every game was going to have a whole segment to about the wildfires and stuff. I'm sure tomorrow night, with the fact that it's being played in Arizona, so it can't be played in LA, I'm sure they're going to talk about the fires and stuff a lot in that game. Alright, here we go. National Anthem, and then we got kickoff. Bobby Wagner has been in the league since I've been in school. That's what I'm saying, bro. He was in the league when I was in school. When was Bobby... Bobby Wagner was drafted in 2012. I graduated in 2015. So he was in the league... He just joined the league 3 years before I graduated. And that man was in the league forever. So he's only 34 though. And for a linebacker, that's not the worst age-wise. Yeah, that's really not that bad. 34 is not that old for a linebacker. It just feels like he's been I guess it feels like he's been in the league longer than that. Bro, how old are you? Wait, how old are you then? You're like 15, 16? I'm 28, so... That's crazy, bro. I keep forgetting. I'm 18? Okay. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, I was in 2012, I was in 10th grade. I was in 10th grade in 2012. That's insane, bro. Yeah, you're young. You're 10 years younger than me. Holy crap. I keep forgetting how young, like, and that's the one thing about being, like, when I do YouTube. You never know how old people are. Like, some people are older, some people are younger. You would have been, like, in third, I think. So, you're saying, Dylan, you're saying, like, you're, like, 21, 22? I'm 23. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, probably. Wait. That makes sense. I think you guys are off. I'm 21. Okay. I'm 28. So I'm 10 years older than you. So that makes sense, actually. Yeah, that makes sense. That checks out. It would be 10 grades above you guys. Yeah, and then Dylan, I'd be 5 grades above you. I think you'd be in 5th grade, Dylan. I think you would have been in 5th grade. Because you're 5 years above. You'd probably be in like 5th or 6th grade at that point. I was 6, I was in... Yeah, so Dylan, you'd be in like 5th or 6th grade. And then you're 69. Are you saying that like nice 69? Or are you saying you're actually 69 years old? It's Tom, so I'm going to think he's actually being honest. So, yeah. Yeah, it's funny. My average demographic is actually a lot older. My average demographic is 50 plus, which I really like. I really like 50 plus, like demographic wise, because I feel like it's a lot more. No offense, like obviously you guys aren't below 18, but when you have a lot of kids in your demographic, because my gamer audience, my Mad Ultimate Team audience is a lot of kids, and it's kind of like the comic section is all like crazy, and people say some outlandish stuff, right? You're actually 69? Okay, that's what I thought. Actually, hang on. Let me, Tom, I'm gonna mod you because you're in here a lot, and you're also cool with John. So I'm gonna mod you, Tom, so that, you have like a higher thing in here. Because I appreciate you being in here, Tom. But yeah, so anyway, outside of that, for the most part, yeah, I have like a really young crowd over there. Right, but over here I have a lot older crowd, which I really like. I just have one question. Does Fantasy Truck Stop mean anything to you? I never heard of him. I never heard of that guy. I don't want to talk about him. I don't know who he is. I heard that he got some delusions going on, Sharp. I heard some delusions. But yeah, so, but yeah, I mean, then my tech channel, so I have That Much Gamer, right? It's a Madden channel. I have a very young crowd that follows me, right? My demographic's very young. This channel is 50 plus, right? I have some younger guys follow me, but mainly it's 50 plus, which I really like. Cause I can actually make comments. I can make references, and people understand it, right? And I really like that when people understand my references. And because it's 50 plus, a lot of people understand my references. I don't know who Fans Truck Stop is, but anyway, so I really like that. But then my tech channel, right, is I just do tech. That is like anywhere from like 25 to like 45. That's kind of demographic for that. So it's cool. I have different demographics depending on the channel. I heard he was sent to Arkham Asylum. He probably was, bro. He probably was. Of course, Tom. You're in here all the time, so I want to make sure you get the special privilege thing. Sterling Shepard got his kids. That's how it's possible. Got his kids intro. Yeah. Who got in the Super Bowl? I think it's going to be Chiefs versus Eagles. Chiefs, Eagles. I think it will be the Super Bowl. All right, we got ourselves a game. And the fact that there was an 11-yard pass on the first play makes me so happy. Although they did get stopped right there. Yeah, I think, what are your other channels? That Mutt Gamer 2. I'll put them in the chat, hang on. I'll put them in the chat. Ryan Tim Tech. Yeah, those are my other 3 channels. Those are my other 3. Well, I hope it's Josh Allen's year or CJ to shock everyone and make it to the Super Bowl. Hey, Bengals, Bill fan, I'm just being honest, okay? I'm just being honest in all honesty. That's what I think. I could be wrong. I said the Packers was going to make the Super Bowl, okay? So if you want to feel better about yourself, I think the Packers was going to win the Super Bowl. We'll get to the Super Bowl. Anyone but the Chiefs or Ravens, yeah. Instead of calling him Ryan, let's start calling him. Hey, you know, actually, no, I was gonna say something, but I do have Ryan Tim Tech, so Sean, I'm not gonna. You're all good then. I'll make sure. Yeah. Anyway, 23-yard pass to Mike Evans. Mike Evans is gonna have a big game. Mike Evans is about to absolutely smash. Hit likes for Ryan. Exactly. Hit that like button. I appreciate you, John. Thank you so much. Smash that like button, bro. Smash that like button. Most hated teams in the conference. Yeah, but let's be honest. It's going to happen. That's going to happen. I appreciate you, John. Yeah, Mike Evans is cooking, bro. Mike Evans about to cook tonight. The Bengals, and I keep that seam. Hey, man, I want to see the Bills thrive, okay? I want to see the Bills thrive. Don't know if they're going to, but I want to see them thrive. That's what I will say, okay? I want to see them be very successful. Evans is him, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he'll probably have like 150 yards. He'll probably have like 2 touchdowns or something. Tom is a moderator now. I made Tom a moderator. Because he's always in here, and I know you're cool with him, so I made him a mod. Yeah, we'll see what Evans does tonight, though. 3rd down and 7 now at the 32-yard line of Washington. Yeah, gotta love Baker, man. I just love the fact that he constantly is destroying Cleveland. Like, Cleveland is forever, like, just absolutely hating the fact they lost Baker. And Deshaun Watson is losing it. I think the Lions, Eagles. I don't think the Chiefs survive the playoffs. I would love it to be Lions and not Eagles because I don't want Eagles fans in there. Might be nice to see Bills Lions. Bills Lions would be amazing Super Bowl. I would love that. He's a great man, older like me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, he's always in here, so I was like 100%, man. I gotta get him mod. And another shot to the end zone incomplete. So now they're gonna attempt a field goal. This will be a 49-yard field goal attempt. Let's see if they make the 49-yard field goal. Baker, not in the Pro Bowl, is sad. Yeah, the fact he didn't make the Pro Bowl is absolutely disgusting. He should have definitely made the Pro Bowl. Are they going to go for it? I figured automatically a field goal. But, yeah, no, they're kicking it. They're going to kick it 49 yards. Let's see. I'm used to CBS Sports automatically like showing me the play and what happens beforehand. And it is good! He made it. 49-yard field goal made. And it's 3-0. Bucs on the board. I'm tired of field goals after how today has gone, though. I'm tired of field goals. Amazing. Derrick Henry and Lamar ran over the Steelers defense. They did, yeah. Roughing the kicker, no way, bro. They called roughing the kicker. Okay, well, it's still a first down. It doesn't matter. They declined it. No, they call it defensive all sides. They didn't call it roughing the kicker. They call it defensive all sides. Yeah. Defensive offside. No, it is on the defense. You are right. It is on the defense. It was just defensive offsides. Yeah. It was defensive offsides. So, like, when CBS is the one hosting the game, they show the play, like, way beforehand. Like, they'll show, like, 2 plays ahead. But when it's anyone else, they usually don't. That's what I've realized with CBS is, like, CBS, when they're hosting the game, they show the plays way beforehand. Like, they'll show you everything that happened, like, way before the actual play happens. Which I guess it is what it is. Took the points. Yep, they took the points. They made it 50-yard field goal in the end. I thought it was going to be I think it's, yeah. I mean, I don't know how is that 50? It's plus 17. I guess they were kind of far back on it. So it ends up being 50 in the end. Don't really follow the NFC. Who are we feeling for this game? We don't really care about the NFC, to be honest. It doesn't really matter. Whoever wins. Doesn't matter. Like, I mean, I guess what storyline do you want to follow? Do you want to follow the Rookie of the Year, potentially Jaden Daniels, and his run to the Super Bowl and taking the Commanders from a 7-seed team to, like, the Super Bowl and being absolute dominant? Or not 7-seed, but 6-seed. Or do you want to follow the other storyline of Baker Mayfield, who, you know, was hated by the most of the league, left out by the trash, and Cleveland got rid of him, and now he's an absolute quarterback superstar leading this team after Tom Brady back to multiple playoff appearances? It really comes down to whatever storyline you want. Did you want to banter between Tomlin and Lamar? Did you hear that? Okay, he said, did you hear that? We will do it again in March. Bucs, I think, will win. I think the Bucs will win in the end, but, I mean, again, it really depends on what storyline you want. You know? Some people don't like the fact of... Bro, I keep thinking this is Jake Browning. What's their kicker's first name? Wait, what's the kicker's first name for the Bucs? Well, I guess their KOS kicker. I thought that was Jake Browning kicked it off. I'm like, whoa, hold up, Jake Browning. Apparently, he's doing a little bit more than that. Bucs or Commanders didn't like the Commanders. We played them. Yeah, I get you. But like this year, I like your second storyline better. Yeah. It's Jack Browning? Okay. So he's not. So we're the real Slim Brownings. Please stand up. Incomplete pass. Short right. We're the real Jake Browning. Please stand up. We're gonna have a Jack Browning here. It's like you never seen a white person before. Something about grabbing your fours and I don't know. I haven't listened to the real Slim Shady stand up in a hot minute. Okay. Going over furniture. Oh wait, he didn't just say what I think he did he? Oh, I just got that. That's why he's saying Diddy like P. Diddy. He didn't just say what he thinks. He didn't just say what I think he did he? Oh wait. MVP Jay Browning. Exactly. MVP Jay Browning, Chris. It's Jack, their punter. O-line. That sounds like a porn video. It's Jack, the punter. Okay, I'm sorry. My brain is roasted. Well, now it's third down and long, so now we're in this situation. Bet you wonder how we got here. It just took a very long time today. First down, Scary Terry, 35 yards. There you go. Terry McLaurin, 35-yard catch, and now they are at the 28-yard line of Tampa Bay. This might actually be a good game, boys. O-line turning to the Chargers. Pretty much, yeah. Was Eagles game worse than the Bills game? No. The Bills game was the worst, but the Eagles game was close. But the Chargers game was worse. That was a great pass right there by Jaden Daniels. Wildcard weekend has been ass. It has been. I'm hoping tonight can be good. And tomorrow can be good. Terry is him. Scary Terry is him. Although the last couple weeks of the season he wasn't him. But now he's him. It just took him a little bit of time to be him. 0-yard run by the quarterback. All right. Let's go, boys. Let's go. All right. Second down is going to be an 8-yard run by Jaden Daniels. He's already running. He's already running in this game. Herbert, 4th interception, yeah. I think somewhere in the crazy atmosphere, there's another interception that happened. Is McLaurin a top 5 receiver? No, he's not. I don't think he is. Bills game was awful. Bills game was awful. Why do you go from wanting us to win the Super Bowl to the Chiefs winning? No. Because Bengals Bill fan. Listen, okay? I can tell you who I think is going to win and who I want to win. Who I think is going to win is not who I want to win, okay? That makes sense. I don't want the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl. I want anyone to win over the Chiefs and the Ravens, okay? But if you're going to ask me who do I think will win, it's completely different than who I want to win, sadly. Okay? So who do I want to win is different than who I think will win. Josh is a close friend of Joe and glad for Hamlin. Oh, nice. I think the Chiefs will win. Yeah, I think the Chiefs will win, but it doesn't mean that I want them to win. I don't want them to win. Fourth and 2. And incomplete pass to Austin Eckler. So it's going to be a turnover on downs for the Commanders. So the Commanders go right down the field on the Bucs, and then they turn the ball over. Yeah, I want the Lions or the Bills or the Texans to win. That's who I want to win. I don't want the Chiefs to win. But if I'm being honest, it's probably going to happen. At this point, anyone who's not the Ravens or Chiefs, I want to win. I am with, yeah. I do like the idea of the Lions winning because the fact that it's like another cat team. I like the idea of another cat team winning. Because God knows we can't ever root for the Panthers to be successful. Want the Chiefs to win. Buffalo and Detroit don't deserve a Super Bowl for us. I will never root for the Chiefs to win. I rather root for the NFL to be disbanded before I root for the Chiefs to win. I can't do that. Ryan, you said you don't want a team to get there first. I agree with you. I know what I said. I still don't root for them. I know what I said. That's why I said I wanted the Commanders to get it before. Commanders would not be bad. I could go for the Commanders, right? I could go for the Bucs. Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't say the Bucs. I should have said the Bucs. I wouldn't be against the idea of the Bucs getting either. The Bucs, the Commanders, I forgot about those two teams too. Bucs and Commanders, I wouldn't mind. I don't even want to answer that question. That's a disgusting question, Conch. That's a disgusting question. Neither. Dude, the AFC Championship game last year was horrendous. I didn't even watch. I did watch it, but I didn't like it. Do you root against the Chiefs because Mahomes is better than Burrow? No, I don't mind. I don't mind Mahomes. Who I hate is the Chiefs fans. Chiefs fans are what makes it insufferable. It's like Eagles fans. Eagles aren't insufferable. The Eagles fans are insufferable. Patriots fans were insufferable. Chiefs fans are insufferable. But then you talk to a Chiefs fan, and you talk about Dante Hall, and they're like, who's Dante Hall? And you're like, Priest Holmes. Who's Priest Holmes? Do you guys know anyone from, like, not Mahomes era? Like Alex Smith? At one point, Colin Kaepernick? Colin Kaepernick was down in the Chiefs. He was on the, what's it called? He was on the 49ers. But, like, they don't know any of it, so which is so freaking annoying. I bet they don't even know Joe Montana literally played for the freaking Chiefs. When he left the 49ers, he went to the Chiefs. But I don't even know that. Mahomes can't carry Joe's shock. But, yeah, exactly. Back, Chiefs fans, all bandwagons. For the most part, they are. Refs help Mahomes, the fraud. That is true. To watch the team in 2022, right before the Bengals lost the championship, there was hundreds of Chiefs fans just spamming. Oh, yeah, no, anytime, I mean, whenever the Bengals lose, I'll always have Ravens fans, Steelers fans, or Chiefs fans. I swear, they come out of nowhere, too. I think all the refs made them more infuriating to every other team. Yeah, pretty much. Well, I mean, the refs and their devil magic definitely doesn't help. Remember Montana and KC? Yeah, Montana and KC, man. That's when he left the San Francisco 49ers, and that's when they got Steve Young. They got Steve Young, and then they booted him out of town. And, yeah. Booted his butt out of town, and they got Steve Young. But, yeah, no, I mean, most Chiefs fans nowadays who like the Chiefs, they don't know anything about that. They have no idea about any of those guys. They don't even know anything about the Super Bowl roster. But they'll talk all this crap, but they don't know anything. It's sad when I know more about your team than you do. When I dislike your team. Refs rings, yeah. Well, no, I will say, their first Super Bowl, John, way back in the day, that was not a refs ring. That was actually, like, they deserved that one. My dad hated Montana so much, called him Joe, Utah. I actually kind of love that. I don't know why, but I kind of love that, bro. The Bills and refs are becoming a little too sus for me. Today, you could say that one questionable touchdown, which Sean will absolutely pin it to the tree. Dreamy, God. Oh lordy, T.J. Watt's more dirty than Max. No, Max Crosby's not dirty, but T.J. Watt's always been dirty. That man is so dirty, even Charmin Ultra wouldn't sponsor him. Can't clean that with a wipey wipe. Yeah, they won all Mahomes' rings. That's what they did. I know where the refs are heading after that game. Oh! Ho, ho, ho! We're getting the TMZ access. So apparently we know where the referees were heading in that game. Dun, dun, dun. Y'all's Bills haters. Listen. We're not saying that the referees had sexual relations with that woman, but the woman might have been Josh Allen. Okay? Jane Doe might have been Josh Allen in the end. Okay? I'm just saying, I don't think they had sexual relations with that woman, but the woman might have been Josh Allen. Okay? I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, my good sir. What a play call on 3rd and 8. Yeah. Salty chat in here. Wonder why. This chat ain't salty. Although we did just get sponsored by Chips Company. Sponsor name here. Ah, man, Kane and the Chiefs made this run an A+ organization. Refs on download with Patrick. Yeah, he's getting ready. Cause you know why? Cause the refs got to take a week off because cause the Chiefs got a week off. No, we got a. I'm not technically. You're right. It wasn't penetration. It wasn't penetration. You're right. He just got a believe job. He got a believe job. You're right. He got a believe job. He got a believe job. Bo Nix gave him the little Glock 9000. Bo Jobs winning rookie. Yeah. Bo Jobs been winning rookie of the year since 1996. That's exactly what happened. Bo Jobs has been getting a job done, buddy. God bless America. And Mr. Bo Jobs. When you say Bo leave, it sounds like Russ saying, Mr. Unlimited. Mr. Unlimited. That was 1996. God bless. God bless troops. And someone's mouth. I'm in such a what? I know Roger that was. He does love Bo Jobs. So we can get away with a lot of stuff with terms of service right now because of this Bo thing. I'm starting to love Bo Nix. I might get his jersey. I am now a pro Bo Nix believer. I believe in Bo Jobs. I believe in Bo Leaves. Okay, I put an L there. You can't put an L there. That's the terms of service. That's the line in the sand where we cannot cross, is when you put the L there. Patrick gets calls, no other quarterback gets. That is true. It used to be, it literally was like Tom Brady, man. It's like back in the day with Tom Brady. It's the same exact thing. It's just like with Tom Brady, would always get the crappy calls and all the crazy calls. Now it's Patrick. That the Browns crap on. Yeah, they got rid of Baker and they went for the golden goose of Deshaun Watson. And like many things with Deshaun Watson, couldn't quite rub it out. Couldn't quite get the job done. Roethlisberger played at college and was a stud. That is true. He played at your college. Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah, I mean, did good enough to get drafted first round. And the rest is history. Gave the Steelers freaking 2 rings. Bradshaw gave him 4. They're down 6 now at Washington's 12-yard line for the Commanders. Using an eye test. Sean Roethlisberger was inhuman in his prime, meaning a great system and a great receivers. He actually, you know what he was? Listen, Zach, you know what Roethlisberger was the first, 10 years of his career? He was a great handoff machine. He handed the ball off over and over and over again to the running back on repeat. That's all Roethlisberger did for the first part of his career, was hand the ball off over and over and over again. Because that was his thing. They played great defense and handed the ball off. That's all Roethlisberger ever did in the first part of his career. After a little bit of time, he did become Big Ben that we know and hate. But there was a period in the very beginning of his career, if you go back and watch him, where all he did was hand it off to Mendenhall over and over and over again. And he wasn't the Roethlisberger we know because they played great defense and they ran the ball 90% of the game. That was like the whole thing with Roethlisberger for the very beginning of his career. He wasn't the crazy Roethlisberger break 1 million sacks. Sean's a poor man, Patrick. He's a poor man's Ryan Fitzmagic. That's what he is. And he's going to end up being that because he's going to end up going to 100 different teams. Bengals ripped in 89 and 49ers led 59, 28 seconds. Yeah. Roethlisberger was insanely clutch. Beginning of his career, he wasn't. Very beginning of his career, he was a nothing burger. Although, listen, remember the fumble in the Super Bowl. Wait, no, never mind. It was a playoff game. What was it like? Someone fumbled. I think, no, the Steelers guy, the running back fumbled, and then Big Ben tackled the guy who was going to return it for 6 or something. And then that ended up Peyton Manning. It was a Colts Steelers game, and Peyton Manning ended up, it wasn't Super Bowl, obviously. But what's it called? They ended up kicking a field goal, and then the rest is like whatever. Yeah. Rashawn Mendenhall is Big Ben's dad, and Le'Veon Bell is his stepdad. Yeah. It's just the beginning of his career. They didn't really trust him much. Was never better than 5th in league. Peyton was 1. Oh yeah, well obviously Peyton Manning was amazing. Peyton Manning was always the best regular season quarterback, but he was a playoff choke. He was a playoff choke, but he was always great in the regular season. Peyton Manning was. It's just once he got to the playoffs, he was a nothing burger. And then obviously Tom was always, the guy who gets to the playoffs, very successful, goes all the way, wins the Super Bowls. Ryan Tannehill was the best tackling quarterback. Bro, Ryan Tannehill, I remember when he had that smoking hot girlfriend. And everyone was like, wow, why can't it be Ryan Tannehill? And that was back when he got that big contract way back in the day. Back when 100 million plus was huge. Tannehill, man. My man Tranny Hill was great. I love Tranny Hill. Yo, what's up, YouTube Better Score? Big Ben would kick Peyton's skinny butt. What are you talking about in a fight? In a fight, yes, I agree with you. Although, with a fight, all you have to do... See, listen, okay? With Peyton Manning, right? I always assumed, right, and I might be wrong, but the Rock'em Sock'em, what's called Rock'em Sock'em robots, right? And where you punch the head and the head goes straight up in the air. I always thought in my wildest dreams when I was a kid, if you punch Peyton Manning in the forehead with his forehead being so big, that his head would shoot up in the air 20 feet in the air. And it would be like a gigantic neck. Like the Rock'em Sock'em robots. I always thought that as a kid. I'm like, if you just punch that man in the head, will his forehead be so big that it would just go straight up in the air, 50 yards in the air? I always thought that. So basically, Philip Rivers was also a regular season guy. Yeah, Philip Rivers was a playoff choke as well. I'm a big fan of Tannehill after he took over Marcus Bum Mariota. That's it, Ryan. Peyton can paint. Exactly, see? It's like Bob Ross, but with a Speedo. And a strap-on. The thing with the Colts, bro, we never had a defense. We all safety, 2 defensive backs. You did have the Colonel, Bob Sanders. You did have the Colonel, Bob Sanders. So you can't say you didn't have a defense. When you had Bob Sanders, you had Dwight Freeney, you had and there's another guy I can't think of the name. I'm just gonna say Bob Sanders again because that makes sense to me. Bob Sanders. I mean, you had a decent. You never had the best defense, but you had a serviceable defense. Better than Joe. But you also had great coaching. Wait, how was Peyton Manning a playoff choke? He won 2 rings. He did. Rob Mathis, thank you, Sean. Robert Mathis, you're right. First off, Bengals Bill fan, he was dragged by his coattails. You know, like when a whore. Not a whore, okay? Not a whore. When a whore, okay, not a horse. When, what am I thinking about? The funeral call. A horse? I can't think of the word. You know what I'm talking about. The funeral call, when it drives to the funeral home. That was the Broncos defense in 2015, okay? The Broncos defense in 2015 dragged his old wrinkly butt to a Super Bowl ring, okay? He won a Super Bowl there, okay? That was the first Super Bowl. Get that, right? That was the second Super Bowl he won. The first Super Bowl he won was against the Chicago Bears. Now, the Chicago Bears were absolutely awful, okay? They only get to the Super Bowl in 2006 because Devin Hester was the kick returner. Devin Hurst, thank you so much, Dreamy. I appreciate you. Devin Hester dragged them, right, to the Super Bowl because of his kick and punt returns, because he was so fast, it was impossible to stop him. That's the only reason why that they got to the Super Bowl. So they get to the Super Bowl with Rex Grossman and Devin Hester as the only guy. And what does Devin Hester do in the first play of the Super Bowl? He returns the opening kickoff. And after that, they kicked it short and refused to kick it to him anymore. And what happened? Rex Grossman sucked. The only reason why the Bears were in the Super Bowl was because every team they played against would kick it out of bounds or kick it short to avoid giving the ball to Devin Hester. So what they would do is they had a great defense led by Brian Urlacher. And all they would do is say, okay, we're going to kick it short, and we're going to get great field position, and all Rex Grossman has to do is not fluff up. He just has to get into field goal range. As long as he gets into field goal range, then they're going to be fine. So that's the only reason why Peyton Manning has 2 rings. Because, one, Devin Hester led a really unqualified Chicago Bears squad to a Super Bowl. And number 2 is because the Denver Broncos defense, led by Von Miller, led by, who's that guy? Sean, tell me. Who's that guy? Cowboys legend, Broncos legend. Why can't I think of the guy's name? Cowboys legend and Broncos legend. In the refrigerator. Thank you. He all led, dragged his corpse, which, by the way, his Super Bowl year where he won, right? Where he won the Super Bowl, he got benched halfway through that season for Brock Osweiler. And then Brock Osweiler was so bad, they had to bench him again and put back in Peyton Manning. Because Peyton Manning was so bad that Brock Osweiler had a chance, and he couldn't get it. DeMarcus Ware, thank you, Sean. See, my man Sean's out here killing it. And that defense, they had Aqib Talib. They had Bradley Roby, when he was actually kind of good. D. Ware, Von Miller. They had just an amazing defense. And then offensively, they had freaking DT, RIP, rest in pieces, Demaryius Thomas. I mean, they had Julius Thomas, Monte Ball, which we all know was the real MVP. Like, they had such a good team. Anyone could have won that Super Bowl. And then, yes, again, Cam Newton doesn't dive on the ball. So he is a playoff joke. Peyton Manning is 100% a playoff joke. Both of his rings are nullified. Both of them are fraudulent. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Yes, LOL, Peyton had like 10 touchdowns, 11 assists. Yeah, exactly. He was so bad that I think it was like a 40-yard pass in like week 16 or whatever, and he couldn't get it to the end zone because he didn't have enough power on his arm anymore. So he underthrew like 3 wide open touchdowns because he couldn't get it to the end zone anymore. Like, it was so sad. It was like a retirement home. It was like literally like an elderly man trying to play football. And just, it was like a make-a-wish thing. It was so sad. They dragged his butt to a Super Bowl, which obviously gets a ring in the end. And that would lead to the end of Cam Newton with his shoulder injury. Yes, yo, what's up, Heine? How you doing? What's up, Heine? 3rd and 3. Okay, anyway. 3rd and 3 at the 14-yard line, other than my rant about Peyton Manning. I watch, all I do all day is study football, so everything about football is my brain is just, this is one thing I know about more than anything, I feel like. Peyton Manning had a game with 5 passing attempts. That's what I'm saying, bro. It was so bad. It was so bad. Peyton was so bad that year. It was a joke. When the Broncos, yeah, the Broncos won, man, but they dragged that corpse into a Super Bowl. I'm not gonna say that, because if you go into he didn't deserve them, then you're gonna go into a whole situation of who deserved them. Did the Steelers deserve to beat the Seahawks in the Super Bowl when the referees have came out later on after and said that they cheated purposely for the Steelers and that half the calls against the Steelers should not have been called? You can really go into those situations if you wanted to. I don't get into who deserves or doesn't deserve a Super Bowl ring or Super Bowl championship. I'm just telling you right now, those Super Bowls are frauds. But at the same time, he did win them. Not saying he doesn't deserve them, because he did win them. But you want to get into that argument, you can really go down a rabbit hole. The Steelers should not have won against the Seahawks. They did not deserve that. That was absolutely fraudulent, and that was bullcrap, and the referees gave it to him. Just saying. I don't know why his face is bleeding. I went through a rabbit hole the last 20 minutes, so let me see. What I see right now is he got tackled for a loss of 2 yards. They're down 10 now at the 10-yard line. All right, come on. Gotta get in the end zone, Jaden. Come on, Jaden Daniels. Gotta get in the end zone here, buddy. Okay, why are they running a call? Dude, he lost 2 yards because they ran a quarterback option. Quarterback option does not work out in the NFL many times, okay? The quarterback option is a design run play that is only usually featured in college playbooks. The reason why is because it's usually players in the NFL are too fast for that quarterback option to work. Obviously, Cliff Kingsbury was a college coach, so that's probably why he has that. And also, it's a very easy for a rookie quarterback to run. Lamar Jackson has only run it probably 10 times in his career. But it usually never works because players are way too fast in the NFL. College, they're not as fast. The NFL, they're way too fast. Touchdown. And that's going to be a touchdown, but there is a flag on the play. So touchdown is right now the current call. Let's see what the flag is. There's a flag on the play. But let's see what the flag is. Okay, so they call roughing the passer. Touchdown to Dwami Brown. And it's roughing the passer against the Bucs. He didn't even play bad in Super Bowl 41. He did in Super Bowl 50. In reality, the Super Bowl is no different than any other game. That is true. It's just one game where you have to face him elimination. Or how the lights went out. Super Bowl when the 49ers have momentum against the Ravens. That is true. They did. Lights went out randomly, man. Let's play Reba McEntire. The lights went out in Georgia. Innocent man. There we go. Lights went out, baby. Touchdown. Unless you're Lamar. One game with my life on the line. I'm going with Big Ben in his prime over Peyton. Well, it depends. Playoffs, regular season. Regular season, I'll go off Peyton Manning. postseason, I'll go off Big Ben. Bony roughing. This game already better than the last 4. That is true. This game is already better than the last 4. I will agree on that one. Touchdown. Seeing every other quarterback getting rougher than passer makes me salty. I know, because Joe doesn't get that. Joe hasn't downloaded that DLC yet. Joe Burrow is waiting to download that DLC pack as we wait. As we speak. Alright, come on. Let's go. Let's go, my mans. I want Baker Mayfield to go down the field here, score a touchdown, and now we can have a back and forth game. And we can have a fun game here, okay? We're going for a fun game. We're going for a fun time, not a long time, okay? I love how the game just happened. The Eagles just won their game. The first thing CBS Sports talks about, A.J. Brown, 1 catch for 10 yards. Do they hate him? 1 catch for 10 yards. Do they hate A.J. Brown? I think the person who works at CBS Sports was betting on A.J. Brown. That was roughing, but no roughing risk. Yeah, they're never going to call. No, never. It's not how it works. They don't care about us. Overrated quarterback for some reason. Drew Brees come to mind. I feel like he's... Dude, Drew Brees Drew Brees was such a weird quarterback. He would always put up like 5,000-yard seasons every single year. And it was like, no one ever talked about Drew Brees putting up 5,000-yard seasons. He would just do it. And it wasn't like, nowadays, oh, whoa, this quarterback put up these crazy numbers. Drew Brees would just do it, and it was so regular. It was so, normal for him to put up crazy seasons. No one talked about it. No one cared. Oh, yeah, Drew Brees put up 5,000 yards. Oh, yeah, so that's And what? The sky's blue? Is that the next thing you're going to tell me? It was just considered normal. It's amazing. Drew Brees, I feel never got a lot of the respect he deserved because it was kind of just he did the same thing on repeat every year, and it was amazing, but it was kind of just everyone got used to it. That's not surprising, John. That's not surprising. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, apparently, based on what I heard, there was a fan one time who met Drew Brees. Because Drew Brees, I believe, is 5'11". He's 5'10", 5'11". Someone met him one time and was like, "Oh, you look taller on video than you do in person." Drew Brees got so offended. He hates when people talk about his height. He got so offended, he refused to meet the fan, and he left. He left the building, and he refused to meet the fan because the fan talked about how short he was. So apparently, Drew Brees is very, very upset when people talk about his height. So he refused to meet a fan because the fan said that you look taller on TV. That's Drew Brees was really petty about that. That pick of the 3 face mask calls. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I agree with you, Dreamy. I agree with you. But that's just how it works. He's a Bengal. If he's a Bengal, he's not going to get the call. It doesn't matter what the situation is or how it's going to go. You're not going to get the call if you're the Bengals. Does not matter. Just like how if you're a Bengal, you're not going to be able to win MVP or win all these awards. It's the same concept. We do not get any favoritism or any help from the league. And, okay, holy crap. Incomplete pass to Mike Evans. Penalty on Irving for chop blocking. That's a 15-yard penalty, which will now bring up 2nd and 24 at the 16-yard line. So 15-yard penalty for chop block on Bucky Irving. So now 2nd and 24. That was one crazy play there. I think he put up 5,000 yards 4 times. Yeah. Like I said, he was insane. But that was just normal. When he did it, like, he did it 4 times, but that was just considered normal. Like, no one really talked about it. It's kind of just like, oh yeah, that's pretty, normal. All right, 3rd and 22 after a 2-yard run by Bucky Irving. He was helped out by a great system. Yeah, I do agree with you. He had Sean Payton. Although, the shame Sean Payton that today looked like an absolute rookie head coach in that playoff game versus the Bills. Completely different scenario, I guess. All right, 3rd and 22, and it's going to be a pass to Rashad White for 13 yards, which will bring up 4th down and 9, and this will result in the Buccaneers punting the ball. So 3-and-out stop for the Commanders defense. The comparison of Joe Burrow and Drew generally scares me so much. I mean, I don't know who compares the two. I have not seen anyone compare the two. It's like, did an analyst compare the two or something? Because I have not seen the two get compared, like, at all. Sure, somebody has. I mean, they usually what they like to compare is what's his name? Joe Burrow to like players like Jared Goff or something, or Herbo. I like when they compare Joe Montana to Joe Burrow. I like that one. I love that one. I'm always like, yeah, Joe Montana, he wishes. Burrow loves Drew. Oh, okay. Then that might be a thing. Warner is all over Twitter lately. Oh, that's not surprising. Twitter is a cesspool. I try my best to go away from Twitter and, dance. I like to dance with the devil on Twitter here. No, I'm just kidding. I don't mess with the Twitter. Warner in his prime, Breeze in his prime. Are you saying which one is better? Kurt Warner in his prime? Probably Kurt Warner in his prime. Greatest show on turf, baby. Greatest show on turf! No comparison. Yeah, no comparison at all. Greatest show on turf, baby. Kurt Warner. Isaac Bruce. Dickerson. Beautiful. For my money, Warner in his prime, up there with anyone. Yeah, greatest show on turf, man. I mean, it was also a great system, don't get me wrong, but like, yeah. 68 today in all these years. Joe is top 5. Joe is top 5. Joe's an absolute animal. Freaking love Joe. Love, love, love Joe Burrow. Just give him a good offensive line, protect him, and let's get some Super Bowl, man. Let's get some rings on his finger. That's all we need to do right now is get some rings on his finger. Get that legacy going. Whew. Right. 7:20 to go in the second quarter. 1st down and 10 for the Washington Commanders. Currently up 7-3. Burrow to Breeze when Joe broke his career completion percentage. Someone all time Breeze number 2. Yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, you're right. Let's go though. Alright, both teams have 2 timeouts left. Burrow throws harder passes than Breeze said. Dude, Burrow, if you watch Burrow throw, man, that man throws a freaking rocket. He throws a rocket. I don't say Josh Allen throws the hardest pass. I don't know which quarterback throws the hardest pass in the NFL. They all throw, obviously, their respective, passes, very hard passes, but still. 7-yard catch to 7-yard pass to Scary Terry. Now brings up 2nd down and 3 at the 37-yard line. If no injuries, Joe would have gotten them there. 100%, yeah. If it makes you feel any better, Joe just won a Super Bowl in my superstar, man. There you go. Hey, thank you. Respect the plight. I appreciate you. It's always, sometimes you just gotta take what's good enough, man. Sometimes you gotta take the potential here. No gain for Austin Eckler up the middle. Brings up 3rd down and 3 now at the 37-yard line. Hardest pass is Brett Favre. See, I'm not going to make a joke. I'm not going to make a joke. I'm not going to make a joke. Hardest pass to poor people. See, I made the joke, and I didn't even go with it, so it doesn't even make sense. You also sent a dick pic to somebody, right? That was Brett Favre. Brett Favre is also the dick pic guy. We forget about that. We forget about that because he stole from the poor. Allegedly. First down, Jaden Daniels pass to Austin Eckler for 4 yards. And moving the chains. Brett is a thief. Yup, he stole from the poor and he sent a dick pic to somebody. Kind of forget about the second one because stealing from the poor is also not really good. I made it, Ryan. There you go. Got him. You got sticky fingers. They call him the gunslinger for a reason. Jaden Daniels, 6-yard run. I feel like he's ran so much more tonight than he has. For his daughter stole money. Yeah, he stole money right for his daughter's volleyball thing or whatever. He stole money from the poor to build a practice facility for his daughter's volleyball team. Bro, what the heck? You stole from the poor so you could give your daughter the volleyball team's practice facility. You could build it. That's just stupid. Brett Favre always seems like an a-hole. Yeah, he is. Allegedly, because apparently he sues people. Everyone is running today. Yeah, I mean, it's been a mobile day. It's been a mobile day. Yesterday was a mobile day. Today is a mobile day. Everybody just likes to run. Except for right now, the only person running on the Commanders is the quarterback. That's kind of how that's working right now. People really said this would have been a shootout. Yeah, I know. That's why, again, when people were saying in the chat, this is going to be a really good game, I was like, I don't think it will be. I don't think this is going to be a good game because I just know dang straight how this goes. Yeah, this game so far sucks. Jaden Daniels is going to finish today with 25 carries. No, Bengals sucks. The wanky. I agree with you, John. I agree with you. Old school. Yeah, but it's just when you watch 12 hours of football and literally everyone just runs the ball and not a single damn person decides that they want to be a quarterback and throw it, it gets really old very quickly. I mean, I will give them credit. They do a good job of getting these games over with. One was at halftime. And a lot of the reasons why one was at halftime is because they keep running the damn football. The point of playoff football is you want to see scores. You want to see the best teams in the playoffs doing fancy crap. And, okay, so we got a defensive holding call, which will give the first down. On 3rd and 4, Jaden Daniels got sacked, which doesn't matter because the defensive holding call is going to give a first down. So the sack is null and void. So now it's a first down. So first down Commanders. But the sack will move them back 9 yards and then forward 5 yards. No, you're right, Sean. We should have won more games. We should have. It is what it is. You know, it's our fault. We're not in. And also because the Chiefs threw a game. You know. But it's okay. You know, the Chiefs, apparently the Chiefs are allowed to throw games. You know, I thought that was against the NFL rules, but it's okay. They can throw games, you know. They can cheat. I also have not eaten today either, which is crazy. Wait, Ryan, we got King or Saquon. Yeah. No, I get it. We haven't thought of that yet. Bengals, how to put on a show offensively. Yeah, we do put on shows offensively. I'll give you that. We really do. What are we thinking about the Ravens Bills next week? Bills win. Bills win. %, Bills win. Broncos are just the best team in the league. Apparently, yeah, they're so great. That sarcasm went over my head. Went absolutely haywire. Come on, man. And we are almost at the 2-minute warning, and the Buccaneers still have 3 total points. Did every game we've watched so far halftime score be 7-3 or 10-3 or 10-7? I feel like every game we have watched in the playoffs has had a score of 10-3, 7-3, something to 3. Every game so far in the playoffs has had this exact same scenario. 7-3, 10-3, 3-3, 2-3, 53. I would love 53, by the way. That would be a great game. Henry is hard to stop. Ravens look good last month. Yeah. Tom Lennon, Lamar, really. But the fluffers each other. Yeah. Okay. And on 3rd and 6, you throw it 60 yards down the field to Scary Terry. I respect the 60-yard pass down the field. But Jaden Daniels, for peace sake, get the first down first. And then worry about your 60-yard pass down the field. I would say the second half should be better, but so far today, that has not been the case. The second half is usually like a sequel to any good movie. It gets even worse. And it's definitely a cash grab. Did you see that, Ryan? Yeah, I saw it. Do you see what CBS said about getting rid of divisions in NFL? Like, the NBA wasn't a total mistake. Oh, lordy, that's literally what Sean talked about last week. That's crazy. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm watching CBS, and I have, like, one ear pod in, listening to it. We're never going toward the dreams would be better. We're never going toward, the NBA route of, like, the playoffs no longer go based on divisions. Like, divisional teams could potentially not make the playoffs. You could win your division, not make the playoffs, because it's based on record. I don't think they're ever going to do that. The NFL loves their divisional stuff. They love that kind of stuff. Okay, no, but Terminator was amazing though. Come on now, that's legendary. Like that. There's always a silver lining. There's always one example where it doesn't work. Okay, but most of the time, okay, there's always one though. There's always one. Yeah, I agree with you. There's always one. No, they don't need to get rid of divisions. The NFL loves the divisions. This game is mid. And I was told this game was going to be good. That's the problem. But I should have known this game was going to be mid because the Commanders-Cowboys game the last week of the season was absolutely atrocious. And it took Marcus Mariota coming in to win. And it is 10-3, and we might be at halftime soon with a 10-3 record. Which is exactly what we have seen throughout the playoffs so far. You are right, John. They might have slipped in. But like me with skinny jeans on, it wouldn't have looked good. Nah. Just joking. I'm sexy with skinny jeans on. And the Bengals being in the playoffs would also be sexy. That's the point. You know? Most circumstances would be sexy. Let's just see. To see how this rest of this game goes. It would have looked better than this. I agree with you. It would look better than the freaking Commanders getting the booty waxed. We got, not the Commanders, sorry, my bad. The Broncos getting a Brazilian butt lift. Like they out there getting the Brazilian wax paper and everything. Problem is, we're the ones who have to suffer. All right, Baker, can you please go down the field and score a touchdown here, buddy? Okay. Remember when we said Mike Evans was going to have a huge game? He has 2 catches, 34 yards. I didn't think the Commanders had that good of a defense. That is true. You are right, John. Ain't following this game. 100% chance Bengals would have done better than the Broncos. Yeah. We beat them head-to-head. Yeah, but they would have still had a better record than us, so they still would have been above us. We would have been 9-8. They would have been 10-7. So they would have been above us in the end. I mean, we still would have... I mean, I guess Texans, technically. Yeah, we could have slipped in. 39 now. Up to 27. Bucs, please. Remember, you're in the playoffs. There's got to be some type of, like, you know, common courtesy, like a you know, courtesy flush when you're in the playoffs. Like, do something, bro. Who wins, Vikings or LA? Lordy, at this point, John, I don't know. It is such... At this point, nothing makes sense in the playoffs. I would say LA. I think the Rams will win because I don't think the Vikings will win. All right, so Baker Mayfield ran for 18 yards. There was a penalty on Washington for defensive offsides. It was declined. First down, Baker Mayfield on 3rd and 9. We thought for a second they get stopped. But yeah, I honestly don't know. I would say Rams going to win because I don't think the Vikings are for real. We were not gifted anything this year, yes. I agree with you. Pass to Mike Evans for 11 yards. Okay, there you go, Mike. Down to Washington's 44-yard line. Puka and Cup. Yes, they are monsters. But you also got Justin Jefferson on the other side. Does Todd Bowles know this is a playoff game? I don't think so. Remember Todd Bowles last year in the playoff? Remember when he went for 2 early? He went for 2, like a drive early, he went for 2. So I don't know if he knows that it's a playoff game either. Ooh, Cotton Naughton caught the ball for 12 yards. And now it is down to Washington's 32-yard line. First down and 10. Buccaneers are in crapping distance of potentially getting this. Let's go. Let's score a touchdown, Buccaneers. Let's make this a fun game to watch. For the boys back home. Enjoy our wins. Exactly. Todd Bowles looks clueless every time I see him. Yep. Browns were literally not even trying. Yep. We were shafted 0, never gifted. Absolutely. We were suffering enough now. Exactly. We just won a freaking touchdown. Mike Evans catch for 20 yards down to the 12-yard line. There you go. Down to the 12-yard line there. Mike Evans cooking. Maybe he will have a good game tonight. 4 receptions, 65 yards. First down and 10 here. Come on, Baker. Let's throw a touchdown pass, baby. Let's just throw a touchdown pass. With 17 seconds left, you're not going to run it with one timeout. So, you got to get in with yourself, buddy. Ever a time to throw a touchdown would be now. Oh, feels good to see real throws. Yeah, I know, right? Feel like it's going to be a touchdown to Mike Evans. 100% I feel like it's going to be a touchdown throw to Mike Evans. Bowles wasted 10 seconds. That's not surprising. Like I said, he does seem very clueless when it comes to the playoffs. I wouldn't be surprised at this point if he goes for 2 after this touchdown. If he gets a touchdown, if he goes for 2 for no reason. Kind of just does things and doesn't really make sense. What am I doing? Alright, come on, guys. Just score a touchdown, boys. Evans and T are kind of the same type. Yeah. Who's Zach? Let's go. Come on. Why? All right. First down 10 now at Washington's 12-yard line. What time is the game tomorrow? Is that I would assume it's night, right? Yeah, okay, it's nighttime. Yeah, it's gonna be a late game. So, best part of this game is Ryan's chat. Oh, I appreciate you, John. Appreciate you, man. That's right now. I'm telling you right now, the chat. You guys are keeping me going because today has been a very, very interesting game of day. All right, so defensive pass interference puts the ball at the 1-yard line. So we tried to throw to Mike Evans, ends up being a pass interference call, now put at the 1-yard line. So now it's first and goal at the 1-yard line because of a PI call. And let's see, 17 seconds left. Less than 17 now. 1-yard line and 1 timeout for the Bucs. They could run the ball one time if they wanted to. Lattimore is a bum. Yeah, I got judgmental about Peyton Manning Super Bowl. Sensor Cole's Super Bowl 41 that season. Yeah. That's actually been a good one. Packers was okay, but Broncos, yeah, Broncos Bills was awful. Touchdown. Baker Mayfield to Mike Evans. 1-yard touchdown. Touchdown, Mike Evans. We actually have a score. Holy crap, we actually have a score. That is probably the craziest thing I say. You know, I did say it was going to be a touchdown to Mike Evans, too. No, thankfully they scored. I actually called the touchdown, too. It was going to be Mike Evans. So now he has 66 yards on 5 receptions for a touchdown tonight. Both having 108 yards. Yeah. Oh, you're right. They both Baker and Jaden Daniels has 108 yards, 1 touchdown. They both have 108 yards and 1 touchdown apiece. That's crazy. Okay. Let's go, buddy. Let's go, guys. Hopefully the second half is actually pretty good. Hopefully. Maybe this means now, though, that the that what's it called? It's gonna have to do really good as well. That Jaden Daniels is gonna have to cook. All right, Jake Browning on the kickoff. Look at Jake Browning getting the job done, man. Jake Browning getting the job done. I know his name's Jack Browning, but his name is Jake Browning for me today. We have been deluding ourselves this weekend and eventually see good football. Yeah, I know. Oh, this weekend has been so bad. And I'm scared tomorrow. Sam Darnold crapped the bed versus the Lions in the final game of the season. I'm so scared that it's going to happen again tomorrow. That the Vikings are going to crap the bed versus the Rams. All right, we are at halftime, 10-10. This is sadly like one of the best games, given the circumstance. But it left us to play in the playoffs. Yeah, man, sometimes you got to leave your team to go play in the playoffs as their punter. You know what? Brad Robbins must have really taught Jake Browning how to play punter. And he said, you know what? No. Jake Browning probably watched how bad Brad Robbins was and said, you know what? I can do that better than you. And then he went and did it. Godspeed. Godspeed, bro. He really said, I could do this better than you, Brad Robbins. And then he went and became a playoff punter. But he doesn't have the hot girlfriend. That's the only difference. He lost his hot girlfriend to go become a punter. Beat him twice, Lattimore's. Yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely agree with you. Lattimore is, not as great as he used to be. But it's also freaking Mike Evans, man. Mike Evans is an absolute animal. It's hard to shut down Mike Evans. Not many people over the years have been able to shut down Mike Evans. Cade is a good backup. Yeah. Second half, man. Alright, let's see this game tomorrow. What does ESPN have this game tomorrow at? I don't want tickets. on a Gamecast. ESPN has it a 53.7%. Crap. Interesting. Yeah, they really think the Vikings are going to win this game. It's possible. T reminds me of Evans. Yeah. Very similar receivers. Go up and get him type receivers. Absolute legends. Alright. Halftime it is, boys. Wait, what time is this game? This game's 8 o'clock, okay. So I'll probably be live at like 7:55 for that game tomorrow night. And then we obviously, you know, they don't have the thing here. Okay, whatever. Because we don't know when people are playing and when people aren't playing. But reality-wise, yeah. We know who's playing, we just don't know when they're playing. The Vikings are probably going to choke. They could barely score a touchdown versus the Lions in the final game of the season, and the Lions have like half their team injured. 100% I think that the Vikings will probably choke. Not a question. Not expecting the Vikings to win tomorrow. I think the Rams will win. I think it's going to be a lot closer of a game. People think it will be, but I think it's going to be Vikings winning. Rams winning in the end. Alright. I don't know why they have a halftime. Like, bro, just take us right back into the game. Ain't nobody want to go to halftime. So how bad today was, they should just go right back into the game automatically. So we normally would have a halftime show, but due to how piss poor our football was today, we decided not to hold you up any longer and give you a halftime show and a halftime experience. As if they actually throw the ball. I agree with you. Get some actual throws in the second half. Now the Jaden Daniels run show and a Baker Mayfield run show. I just want like at least 2 more touchdowns by both quarterbacks. I want 3 touchdowns by both quarterbacks. Okay? Is that too much to ask for? I want a playoff game where both teams score 3 touchdowns at quarterback. I want one playoff game where both teams score 3 touchdowns apiece. Doesn't seem like a huge ask, but it is. That's like apparently asking for $1 billion. Like, that's all I need. Texans beat Chiefs would be a great thing. That would be amazing. I think the Texans-Chiefs game is going to be very, very close. Obviously, I think the Chiefs will win, but I think that's going to be very, very close. I think in the end, the Houston Chiefs game is going to come down to a 3-point game. Be a 3-point game in the end. I think it's going to be a lot closer than people think it will be. So Bills versus Chiefs. In the end, yeah. Probably be Bills versus Chiefs in the championship. And we'll see if the Bills can get it done this time in the playoffs versus the Chiefs. Didn't the Texans get demolished on Christmas Day? They did. But the good thing is, this is the playoffs, and the playoffs really doesn't mean anything when it comes to regular season. Players play better in the regular season than they do in the playoffs, and some players play better in the playoffs than regular season. Look at Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson's MVP, but he's 3-4 in the playoffs. This year, he just got gifted a beautiful cakewalk of going through the Texans. I mean, not Texans, excuse me. Last year, he got a cakewalk going through the Texans. This year, he got a cakewalk of going through the freaking Steelers, the pitiful Steelers, who shouldn't have even been in the playoffs. Bucs fan, what time? Hey. I said I would like for your team to go win the Super Bowl. Don't even play me, bro. Come on. I said I would like for the Bucs to go win a Super Bowl this year. Okay? So don't even play me with that bull crap. As a Bucs fan, you can politely kiss my booty and enjoy the leave. Leave. Meaning leave. Leave the chat. Alright, it's 10-10. Come on, bro. The fact that both quarterbacks have exactly 108 yards is hilarious. It's 100% scripted. You said 2 and... No, he's 3-4 now because he just beat. He's 3-4 because they just beat the Steelers. So now Lamar Jackson is 3-4 in the playoffs. They just beat the Steelers. I'd love for to say that he's 2-4 again, but he's not. He beat the Steelers, so he's 3-4. Sadly, we gotta keep as much factual stuff as possible. Even if I love the idea to say that he's 2-4 again. Just to piss off Ravens fans. Alright. Come on, guys. Where's the second half? I never really thought about how long halftime was. I think halftime's supposed to be 15 minutes. I think that's like the number or how long it's supposed to be. It used to be at least 15 minutes. And obviously if you have like a halftime performer, that's completely different. But if you have no halftime performer, it's 15 minutes. I think it should be as long as good the game is. If the game is really good, you can make halftime longer, right? But if the game is bad, like this game is not the greatest, but it's not the worst, you can make it like kind of mid, you know? If the game's really good, 15 minutes. The game's like bad, 10 minutes. If the game is, 5 minutes if the game's bad. If the game's like average, 10 minutes. The game is really bad, then it should be like no halftime. Get the game over with. So Bowl Ryan wants everyone to win. I want everyone except for the Chiefs, and I want everyone to win the Super Bowl except for the Chiefs and the Ravens, okay? I don't care who wins it. Someone did say in the chat, which made a good point, that it's probably best if a team who hasn't won it yet, who has already won it, wins it again over a team who has never won it before because they would win it before us, right? So I said, okay, that's true, right? That's a good point. So I thought, okay, well, who hasn't won it? Or who has won it? Well, it would be the Commanders have won it and the Bucs have won it. So I would be cool with either of those teams winning it, and I don't want the Chiefs to win it. So it's only the Chiefs. If the Chiefs doesn't win it, I'm happy. Chiefs or Ravens. I don't want either one to win it. Yeah, no, this is not a good enough game to be a 15-minute halftime, okay? You got to give me better game to give me a 15-minute halftime. That's crazy. That's criminal. Good to be KC. Nah, KC sucks. And you guys beat KC in the Super Bowl, so thank you. I appreciate the Tom Brady-led Buccaneers for winning in the Super Bowl versus KC. Because that's a very beautiful thing to see. Patrick Mahomes get absolutely annihilated in the Super Bowl. And the Buccaneers have given me that joy in my life. And it makes me very happy. Okay. Yes. Thank you for showing me all the stuff at halftime here, guys. Let's get back into the game, okay? Let's get back into this game. There we go. Second half. Nope. Jaden Daniels did not kneel it down. It's going to be a touchback. And Jake Browning with that touchback. Good job, Jake. All right. Never see anything like that again. I wish the past where Mahomes was. Yeah. What about everyone rooting for the Chiefs to win its first Super Bowl versus Mahomes? For the Chiefs to win their first. Nah, bro. That's all fake news. Is this a KC? Yeah, obviously. 100%, bro. You know, it's almost like it's almost like this channel's name is Bengals related. It's almost like this channel is a Bengals channel. An 8-yard pass to that dude that I've never learned how to say his name correctly. And no, I'm not going to learn how to say his name. Brian is actually a Chiefs fan. Oh, apparently, yeah. The guy who hates the Chiefs more than anything in life itself. Crazy Chiefs fan. How about you let me run the Chiefs? Sean, should I run the Chiefs? Should I be able to run them? I'll make all your roster decisions. I'm such a Chiefs fan. Let me run your roster decisions. Patrick Mahomes? We can cut him. Andy Reid? Fire him. Why is Marcus Mariota in a playoff game running? Why is Marcus Mariota in? Bro, wait. Why is Marcus Mariota in? What am I witnessing right now? Do not tell me that they benched Jaden Daniels. Why is Marcus Mariota in the run of 2-yard run when Jaden Daniels is the guy that runs? He's literally the guy that has run this whole game so far. He's been running like crazy. He has like 9 rushes. Then I got freaking Marcus Old Mariota in to run 2 yards. It was a gadget play? Okay. Good. I was just making sure they didn't freaking somehow bench Jaden Daniels. I was like, bro. Pass to Dewami Brown for 30 yards from Jaden Daniels down to Tampa Bay's 27. We actually have a game. Okay. We actually have ourselves a game. This is beautiful. This might actually be beautiful. Alright, I actually kind of love this. We actually have ourselves a game right now, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, they're going to get another touchdown. They're going to score twice. Oh my lordy, another pass. 24 yards down to the 3-yard line. First and goal at the 3 now. We are about to have a 17-point game. Well, 17. Like, teams ought to score 17 points in this game. Probably bound put Anthony Winfield in his butt. Yeah. First stop Casey now. Nah. We don't do that, buddy. They're at the 3-yard. Yep, they're at the 3-yard line now. That's not Winfield. I'm dumb. Rip the dream. Negative 1 yard run by Brian Robinson. Come on, Jaden Daniels going to have to throw this one. He's going to have to throw a touchdown pass. Of all the teams remaining, who do you want to come of the AFC? Anyone who isn't the Ravens or Chiefs. That's all it is, man. That's all I care about. I don't care if it's the Texans. I don't care if it's the Bills. I guess either one. I guess the Bills, sure. Because Bills fans in the chat, whatever, Bills. I don't care, though. I really could care less. At the end of the day, I just want that one team to lose. Is Noah Brown I have no idea, to be honest. Third and goal at the 4-yard line. Is this going to be a touchdown? Probably not. Because I've watched playoff football way too much today to know how this story ends. And it is an incomplete pass to Scary Terry. So now it's 4th and goal at the 4. Told you. Watched way too much football today to know how this goes. And it's now 13-10. They couldn't score a touchdown. They did go all the way down there, but they couldn't get the job done. I would be very mad if the Ravens won. I don't want the Ravens or Chiefs. I don't care who else but the Ravens and Chiefs. Anyone else can win. Oh, Lordy. I cannot believe they couldn't score a touchdown there. Like, I can believe it, but I like to say I can't believe it. We're going to the Super Bowl. Yep. I am just mind numb. At this point, I am so used to teams getting at it used to be in my head, I was always like, okay, if a team gets to the 5-yard line, they're probably going to score, right? 3-yard line, they're probably going to score. It's almost guaranteed. After watching the playoffs this year, I don't think if a team gets to the 1-yard line, nothing's guaranteed. It's not even guaranteed that if they're going to score if they get to the 1-yard line. They could be in the end zone, and I would still be like, they might not score. There's a chance they don't score, even if they get in the end zone. Even if they get a touchdown, I still don't think they're going to score. I've lost all faith in the idea of team scoring. Alright. Buccaneers, please go downfield and score a touchdown. That's all I ask. At this point, I want you to go down and score a touchdown, which means the Commanders has to go down and score a touchdown, and we're not going to play this game where, like, nobody scores. And the final score is 17-13. All right. They're going to be starting at, let's see where the Buccaneers will be starting at on their side of the field. Let's go Baker. It's time for the Baker to bake. I swear on everything, I will literally ban myself if that is the final score. If that's the final score, I will literally ban myself from ever streaming again, because that will be the most mind-numbing 3 points for the next 2 quarters of football, my man. All right, Baker starting at his own 28-yard line. All right, we'll see how much of a game Mike Evans has in the second half. Or Bucky Irvin, or whoever they want to give the ball to. Just score touchdowns. I don't care who does it. I got no snake in this race. I just want touchdowns. I want points. I want to watch a guy catch a football and know that this guy's getting paid millions of dollars so I can watch him catch a football pass. First down and 10. Play action pass. It's a screen pass. And this one ends up... Okay, that's a face mask. Okay, so the screen pass with 2 yards in the end. There's a screen. There's a face mask call. Clear face mask. Clear as day face mask. And that's going to be to the 29-yard line. Actually, no, sorry. Excuse me. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty to the 44 of Tampa Bay. So that's a 15-yard. That was a 1-yard play that went way too long. See a game at 90-plus points in the NFL ever. Yeah, probably no. Probably no. Unless the referees are like crazy that game. Bucky Irvin up the middle for 5 yards. The referees get crazy, potentially. Oh, I'm not even paying attention to Brady. I'm pretty sure he's just trolling, so I'm not even paying attention to what he's saying, Sean. Ever since he said first stop Casey, I have not been a single thing he has said. At this point, he's just a troll. Yeah. Come on. Second down and 10 now. There was a false start penalty on the Bucs. So second down and 10 now at Tampa Bay's 44-yard line. Come on, Baker. And Bucky Irvin up the middle for 6 yards. Third down and 4 now at the 50-yard line. All right. Just get a first down and move the chains. I swear, if the final score is 16-13, I'm going to go crazy. We need the is T playing guy back. Oh, lordy. No, we don't need him back. That's someone we don't need back. Third down and 4, baby. Come on, get a first down, boys. Yeah, no, we don't need that guy anywhere near this chat. Guy was freaking atrocious. And And first down, Mike Evans, 18-yard pass. Let's go, baby. We are getting some. I do remember him, yeah. We are getting some cooking going. Let's go, Mike. Cooking with Mike, baby. It's cooking with Mike. And then we have an 18 or like a 20-yard run. Yeah, there we go. A 19-yard run by Bucky Irvin up the middle to Washington's 13-yard line. Holy crap. We actually have some cooking right now going on, boys. Down to the 13. First down 10 now at the 13-yard line of Washington. Come on, score a touchdown. Make this a 4-point ball game, and then we can get some crazy things going on. I'm back. I'm seeing more points on the board, but sadly no touchdowns. Hey! Sadly, the Commanders got the ball to the 3 last drive and couldn't score. Too many offenses, too many men on the field. 5-yard penalty on the freaking Bucs. Great. They got to the 3. They couldn't score. They ended up kicking a field goal. And now the Bucs are down the field and hopefully putting up a touchdown is the goal. But, yeah. It's kind of a crappy situation. And 10-yard run by Bucky Irving. Yeah, the cow man, pretty much. Like I said, I'm not even entertaining it. I entertain Sean as a troll, and that's all we're getting. But that's because Sean's my brother, so I have to entertain him. I've been entertaining Sean for 26 years, so. 6-yard run down to Washington's 2-yard line for Bucky Irvin. Let's go. And then a negative 3-yard run by Bucky Irvin. So that's a thing. 2nd and 5 now at Washington's 5-yard line. Alright, 2nd and goal at the 5. Come on, just score a touchdown, Baker. Alright, so defense a holding, which gives an automatic first down. So 1st and goal now at the 2-yard line. So it's 1st and goal at the 2 in the end here. Now, 1st and goal at the 2. Let's see how this ends up shaking out. Oh no, we have the Chiefs fan in here. Yeah. Apparently. We're not even playing, and we automatically get Chiefs fans in here. I think it's just a situation. And Baker Mayfield gets sacked for a loss of 2 yards by Vita Vea. So now it's going to be 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line now. Bro, we are forever fighting this. Alright. 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line here. Let's go. Touchdown pass to Irving. We actually have a score. We actually have a freaking score. Let's go. We actually have a score. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Let's go. We got some points on the board. I am so blessed we have points on the board. I never thought we'd do it. I never thought it would happen. There's actually points on the board. That's a beautiful fact. I could cry. I could actually cry. All right. Let's go. Now, Darren Daniels, your job is to go right down the field and score another touchdown so we can make this game interesting. Okay, this is what we do. It's been a long fight to finally get here. I know. It's been the whole entire season. Whole entire season just to get here. Very happy. Actually gonna get some scores. Yeah. Let me go with bam, bam, bam. Bengals fan forever on top. Exactly. Bengals fan forever. Dreamy, is that who is your profile pic? I don't know if that's Dreamy or if that's just a person they like. Brady, you're probably a Browns fan. Yeah, I don't know who the fan that guy is a fan of. Could be a fan of anybody at this point. Just gonna go with whatever they want to do is what they want to do. All right. Okay, 2 touchdowns. Boom, boom, boom. Who day? It's a bot. Okay. Apparently, Dreamy is claiming that is their self on their profile pic. So, there's your answer. Who day, babes? Who day? Yeah. I don't know. It's the internet. Anyone could be anyone. So, I honestly, listen, it is what it is. Yeah. I could say you're not a bot because you have actually had very intellectual conversations so far today with us. So, I definitely know you're not a bot. Let me go report myself real quick. Gotcha. But yeah, no. All right, so defensive holding, 5-yard penalty, 1st down and 10 at the 35-yard line. 1st down and 10 now at the 35. Defensive holding. Incomplete pass to Dewami Brown. Nice. Nice. Come on. I need a score. I want to score here. All right. Come on, Jaden Daniels. And Jaden Daniels up the middle for a 6-yard run. Man's going to end up with 100 rushing yards today. Actually, no, he's not on pace for 100. He's on pace for like 60-something. I think the Cincinnati can make the playoffs. Yeah, they'll make the playoffs next year. I think so. 100%. Yeah, next year we'll make the playoffs. Oh, Lordy. All right. And first down. Deep pass to Scary Terry for 17 yards. And Scary Terry down to the 42-yard line of Tampa Bay. This is actually a good game. It makes me want to cry. Because I watched 12 hours of football to get to this. We watched 12 hours of football to get to this moment. And we finally got ourselves an actual good game. First down and 10 at Tampa Bay's 42-yard line. All right. Okay. Come on, boys. Let's just score here. Let's bring it all the way. We're going to be undefeated next year. I don't know about undefeated, Cal. I don't know about undefeated, bro. You might be on that good, bro. You might be on that grass fields. You're on that grass fields, bro, if you're thinking we're going to go undefeated. Honestly, I don't even want to go undefeated. On a real note, I would never want to go undefeated. Because that means you're due for a loss, and I would never want to be due for a loss. When you go undefeated, you're due for a loss. Like, the universe is going to make you lose. And I don't want to be in a scenario where the universe makes me lose. Because the universe has the referees in it. And I know everyone's like, oh yeah, you know, the undefeated team, the 19-0 team. I'd rather win the Super Bowl with 4 losses than win it with undefeated. Because at any time, you could lose that undefeated thing. Like, oh, I can't imagine. That's one of those, like, the whole season, all you're thinking about is like that undefeated streak. Yeah, your biggest ops. Yeah, literally. Like, the universe is your ops. You got 0 chance against the universe. They pulling all the moves. It's like Inception. It's like the movie Inception. They're pulling all the moves at you, bruh. Left, right, and center. They're hitting you all angles. Got 0 chance. Pass to Robinson for a 5-yard play. Nice. Okay, so 2nd and 5 now at the 37-yard line in Tampa Bay. But we need a touchdown, boys. We need a touchdown, Commanders, okay? So we can keep this very entertaining game going. Okay. 2nd and 5. Come on. I feel like that last play took like 27 hours to happen. Which, this drive for the most part has been pretty quick. But I feel like that last play took like 5 minutes to happen. Which I thought there was going to be a penalty flag, and there's the penalty flag. Ineligible downfield pass, 5-yard penalty, 2nd and 10. There you go. Told you. I was like, there's going to be something. I have not watched Hard Knocks yet, and I'll be honest with you, I don't want to. The reason why is because, listen, the AFC North is so freaking boring this year. I don't know why anyone would want to watch the AFC North. The AFC North was horrendous this year. They should have did the NFC North. Like, we sucked. They should have did it last year. We sucked. The Steelers collapsed at the end of the season. Like, the whole thing was a mess. Just realizing that I think the CBS thing is behind. Because Scary Terry already just caught like a 20-yard pass, I think. I think Scary Terry caught like a 20-yard pass down the field. Because he now has 90 receiving yards, and it still says he doesn't on this, but he actually does. Maybe he doesn't, actually. I don't know anymore. I think they picked the wrong season, but the AFC North getting recognized. I mean, yeah, but I'd rather get recognized when it's like a really back and forth type of thing, you know? Like a really good season. I don't know. I mean, it's not bad. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, we literally everyone except for us and the Browns made the playoffs, which is, I guess, only 2 teams, but so. I don't know. It's not the like worst pick in the world. Don't get me wrong. Just I feel like the NFC North would have been such a better team, a better division. This year was just a down division for the. I feel like the AFC in general was down this year. And 14-yard pass on 4th and 5 to Zach Ertz. Humongous play right there to Zach Ertz. Down, and it's going to be Austin Eckler, 4-yard run. Surprised there's a lot of time left. I don't know why this game feels so long. I think it's because the running. There hasn't been as much running. Like, yeah, remember, earlier we had running left, right, and center. It was like the whole entire game there was running. There hasn't been that much running this game, I feel like. I feel like this game's been a lot more quick-paced. It's been nice, actually. It's been very nice with how quick pace it's been. Like, not just like running the clock down, but actually doing stuff. And false start on Zach Ertz. Wow. Speak of the devil. Literally the guy who just caused the penalty. Who just caught the pass is the one who caused the penalty. 2nd and 11 now at the 24-yard line of Tampa Bay. I also feel like this game feels like forever because it's been a good game. So it's been like actually like you've been wanting to watch it. Austin Eckler, 1-yard run. Now brings up 3rd down and 10. On 2nd and 11, you run the ball with Austin Eckler, and you really think you're going to get a huge run on that, huh? Oh, Lordy. 3rd down, 10. Oh, it's 4 down territory for the most part. Actually, never mind. They're going to kick a field goal if they can. They would kick a field goal if they could. All right. Who do you think we should get on a defense coordinator? I mean, I want Salah personally. That's my guy. But we're not going to get him. So it's Al Golden, I would hope for. Probably Al Golden, I would say. Third down and 10. Come on. Fourth quarter. All right. 1 quarter left. 17-13. We actually have ourselves a back and forth game here, boys. Actually a back and forth game. Actually an interesting game as well. Third down 10 at the 33-yard line of Tampa Bay. Get I want at least 3 more touchdowns. Come on. I'm not saying it's their fault, but with how bad today has been, this is the most action we have seen. I want as much action as I can get here. These 2 teams have to carry the thing of the whole entire league. Can we bring Carson Palmer, Ocho Cinco, and trade Joe Burrito? No. No, we cannot. Alright, third down and 10. Let's be a 40-yard field goal at this point right now. Which would make it a 1-point game. Alright, just do something here. Oh, play happened. It's going to probably be an incomplete pass. Because clock stopped after the catch. Or after the play. And third and 10. It's a penalty for defensive pass interference. Ball put at the 1-yard line. Holy moly. First and goal at the 1. The referees are giving us something to work with. That is insane. Jane Daniels incomplete pass to Bates. Second and goal now at the 1-yard line. Let's see. These PI calls be flying. They have today. There have been a lot of PI calls flying like the bird in the sky. They've been flying like a bird in the sky. Smell like the Chiefs game, but I'll take it. Yeah, I mean, hey, listen. If we don't fix the offense line to help Joe, I'm done. Yeah, we definitely need to fix the offense line and defense too. It starts with the coaching, though. Definitely does. And Robinson runs the ball up the middle for a negative 2-yard play. If this is the second time that they're in the red zone and they can't score a touchdown, I'm going to scream. Bro, they did this last time they got to the end zone. They got to the 4-yard line, and they could not score last time they got inside the 5. It's going to be the second time they get inside the 5 and can't score. Third and goal at the 3. Come on, just score a touchdown, guys. And incomplete. Fourth and goal, they're going to kick a field goal. Second time getting inside the 5, and they could not score. 2 times, back to back. That is so sad. That is sad, bro. They went for it on 4th and goal and didn't get it. They went for it on 4th and goal and didn't get it. I don't even know what to say anymore. They went for it on 4th and goal and couldn't get it. I wouldn't even entertain that guy in the chat, by the way. He's just saying random stuff to get responded to. Oh, my lordy. 4th and goal and you couldn't get the freaking touchdown. Well, Zach Taylor play calling if I ever seen it. Like, you take your points there. Like, that's not even a question. Bro, Todd Bowles is going to get fired because you take... I mean, not Todd Bowles, sorry. The Commanders coach, you can get fired because you take your points there 100%. There is no way you don't take your points right there. That is just stupidity. That is absolute stupidity right there. You take your points. I mean, it would make it a 1-point game in a playoff game. Unless you have the best play call you can think of, bro, you take your points there. That is a very, very dumb play. That's going to be something that gets questioned a lot. 2 times inside the 5-yard line and coming away with 3 points 2 times inside the 5. Back-to-back drives inside the 5, and you come away with 3 points total. That's as a questionable decision. All right. Now the Bucs have a chance to put this away. I mean, Commanders, you had every opportunity to win this game. But if you can't score twice inside the 5, you're not going to win this game. Bucky Irvin, 4-yard run. Now Baker Mayfield has a chance to cook. I honestly, it's funny because today has been so bad for football, but we finally get a good game and then we just get stupid coaching decisions. God, it feels like watching the Bengals game for peace sake. This is like watching the Bengals game. I don't even care if the Bucs win, but it's just like, bro, really? And Bucky Irvin, negative 1-yard run. Now brings up 3rd down and 7 at the 7-yard line. All right, let's go. Let's see what Baker has cooking, or else the Commanders get the ball back. I could always see like Baker throwing like a 60-yard or like an 80-yard touchdown on this play. Hopefully not a 93-yard touchdown because passing Mike Evans. There you go. I was going to say hopefully not a 93-yard touchdown or 97-yard touchdown because what's his name? Because Chris still going. Yep, still going. because Chris had like the longest touchdown thing he bet on, and that was obviously Ladd McConkey. So if he would have had a 97-yard touchdown, it would have fluffed over Chris. That's the only reason why I was like, let's not get a 97-yard touchdown, even though I love the idea. And Mike Evans eating, as always. Kind of hope Baker wins just to laugh at the Browns fans. Yeah, it's always fun, you know? Baker Mayfield, last year he beat the Eagles in the first round of the playoffs. This year he might beat the Commanders. To be honest, no one really expected to even say that statement. And Baker Mayfield fumbles the ball and is recovered by the Commanders for no gain. Holy crap. Yeah, it's a little tiny part. But like, as I always say, the Brownies are like our little brother, you know? Like, we're all like big brothers, they're little brother. So the Commanders get the ball back on a fumble by Baker Mayfield. That is crazy. That's insane. Something happened. Something interesting happened. We now have a chance to have a touchdown for... Cause the Bucs were just going to run the ball out. They were just going to try to run the clock out. So now we have a chance that the Bucs is going to try to actually score here and do something. Now we have a chance. It's going to be just clock runs out and that's it. But now there's a chance that something cool could happen. Like a touchdown. Because now they have 3 drives inside the 10-yard line, potentially. And if they come away with 3 points, I'm telling you right now, someone's getting fired. Someone's getting fired for the Commanders after this game. They can't score more than 3 points. And Jayden Daniels up the middle for a 0-yard gain. Second and 10 at the 13-yard line. Yeah, Baker Mayfield. Most key situation possible. And he fumbles it. But the question is now, see, this is what happens. Last drive, if the freaking, what's his name, those Commanders took the points, they took 3 points, right? Been a 1-point game. Can you imagine right now, 16-17, Commanders at the 13-yard line? That's why you take your points. That's why you take your points, boys and girls. Dewami Brown, 4-yard catch to the 9, 3rd down and 6. That's why you take your points. No, was not his fault. No, I get that. I'm just saying that's why you take your points. Because you never know what's going to happen. Anything could happen. All it takes is one crazy play to happen and the whole entire thing gets flipped inside its head. Third down and 6. 9-yard line. Let's go. What's the play? Will the Commanders finally score a touchdown? I think this is a first down. Pass to Austin Eckler for 4 yards. Brings up 4th and 2 at the 5 now. This could be the 3rd time in the red zone. And they only come away with 3 points. If they don't get this, This will be the third time inside the 10 where they only come away with 3 points. Oh, lordy. Someone's getting fired. They can't get this. Someone's getting fired. Touchdown, Scary Terry. There you go. So this time they get a touchdown. They're going. Yeah, they went for it. They almost had a chance of 3 times in the top inside the 10, and with only 3 points. Holy crap, that was about to be crazy. Well, on the other side now, we're going to see what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to do. Now the Bucs have a chance to be great. Let's go, baby. What is the move for the Buccaneers? We actually have ourselves a really good game here. I am actually so happy. Like, I'm so drained from this today and how today went. But this is like the best thing to ever end this night off with. And I'm just hoping tomorrow night is also good. Someone was about to get fired. If they came away with freaking 3 points on 3 drives in the top, inside the top 10, and inside the 10, bruh, somebody's head was about to roll. I won my parlay, Bucky, Evans, and Terry anytime touchdown. Nice, good job. Good job, buddy. Yeah, overtime might be crazy. And keep in mind, this is playoff overtime, guys. So there's no ties. This can go all night. If this is playoff overtime, there is no ties. This could go for this whole entire night. We could be here till tomorrow morning. Okay? Also, in overtime, the first team to get the ball, if they score a touchdown, the game is not over. Even if they go down and score a touchdown, the game is not over in playoff overtime. If the first team that's touched the ball go down and score a touchdown, the other team will be able to possess the ball at least one time. So a touchdown does not win it in overtime. The other team does have a chance with the ball. So this game could literally last forever. In theory, this game could last until next week. In theory. If in overtime nobody can score, there is no technical limit of when this game would end. Which is actually a good thing. It's a good thing that the only overtime game in the wild card was this game. Because it's like the best game to go to overtime. Because of the fact there's no game after this, right? Every other game, it's like, listen, this game is supposed to end at 7:55. Next game's at 8 o'clock, right? You can't have an overtime game then. Because there's no area for leverage. It's next game starts right away. This is the only game where it's like, okay, the next game is nothing. Like, next game is tomorrow. So, this is the only game that actually works out for an overtime game. Which is actually kind of cool. This is the only game that might go to overtime. Alright, first down 10 now. And it's going to be a 26-yard catch by McMillan down to Washington's 49-yard line. McMillan with a humongous catch right there. And we're going to have ourselves an interesting finish. Because Baker Mayfield is not done. Baker is cooking. Well, you guys see what the Baker is cooking. All right. Bucky Irvin up the middle for 6 yards. All right. Let's heat this game up. Ryan, you need rest. Listen, I need a good football game, and I'm getting a good football game, and I'm happy about it, John. I'll tell you that. I'm very happy. I am happy that this game is going good, and I know I won't be able to talk tomorrow. God bless my voice tomorrow, man, because my voice will be shot. My voice is going to be like 50 Cent when he walks out the front door. Absolutely shot. All right, 2nd and 4. Baker Mayfield 2-yard run brings up 3rd and 2 now at Washington's 41-yard line. Come on, Baker. Let's score another touchdown, buddy. Score another touchdown so we can get another really good back and forth game. I don't want people running the ball, running the clock. Let's go down the field and keep scoring. Everyone wants a shootout. Come on. This is the best game of the Super Wildcard. Yeah, this is the best game of Wildcard weekend so far. And pass to Cotton Otten for 20 yards down to Washington's 21-yard line. Huge pass right there down to the 21-yard line. Got ourselves a huge play. Red zone team now, baby. Baker Mayfield is cooking. And 9-yard run for Bucky Irvin up the middle. All right. What is going to happen is the question here. Will we have a touchdown? Or will we have a field goal that goes to overtime, potentially? It's the first time I feel like we actually might have a touchdown here. Never mind. 0-yard run for Baker Mayfield. Oh, lordy. It's 4-down territory. There's still plenty of time left for 4-down territory. I turned the game back on in the background. Yeah. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. This is actually one of the best games of the weekend, so it's actually a game that's worth actually, watching and enjoying. All right. And negative 2-yard run for Bucky Irvin will bring up 4th and 3 at the 14. Kick a field goal and tie it, or go for it and potentially lose. That's a ballsy decision. Todd Bowles last year in the playoffs was ballsy, and he's going to kick a field goal. Ties the game 20 apiece. 20-20 tied game, boys. Ooh, mama. We got ourselves a ball game. We might go to overtime. All right. Thankfully, the guy actually made it. So now Jaden Daniels with the ball back. And a chance to be great. Yeah, Bucs kind of got stopped right there. But they are cooking. I mean, 185 yards and 2 touchdowns for Baker Mayfield is cooking. All right. Let's see what Jaden Daniels has to offer, though. Because Jaden Daniels could go right down the field, score a touchdown. And that means that Baker's going to have to respond. I kind of feel like we're going to see a big run by Jaden Daniels. Especially given the circumstances. I feel like he's just going to take off running for a big gain. Commandos are going to do another milestone. Miracle. Yeah. Potentially. It's 4:41 left. You're tied. Remember, the special teams of the Commanders has always been a problem this year for them. Special teams have been awful for them this year. They missed the extra point versus Dallas, right? It's been a really big Achilles heel for them. So this might not be as easy as we think it's going to be. Yeah, but the problem is they could miss the field goal. You got to be very careful here. If you're the Commanders, I'd go all out and score a touchdown. I wouldn't put it up for chance. I wouldn't put it up for a field goal chance. I'd just go down the field, score a touchdown, and put this game away. At this point, your special teams has been your Achilles heel. Oh, my back is dead right now. I'm back. Did anything cool happen? Did the Commanders score a touchdown? Bucs got the ball back. They went down and scored a field goal. And now we're in the situation we're in. And the Bucs and the Commanders started the 30-yard line. Tied, ball game, 4:41 left. 3 timeouts for the Bucs, 2 for the Commanders. Chiefs suck? Yes, Chiefs suck. I agree. All right, first down 10. Best game of the so far. The only non-blowout game. Yeah, exactly. The only game that's actually a real football game back and forth. There's gonna be. I'm telling you right now. I just feel it. It's gonna be a huge run for Jaden Daniels. This is a scenario where he needs to just put the team on his back and go get it. Who fumbled? Baker Mayfield. Baker. So the Commanders got the ball, was inside the 5-yard line. They went for it on 4th and 3. They didn't get it on 4th and 3. So then the Bucs got the ball back, and they were kind of driving a little bit. They were kind of going down the field, and then they fumbled it. So then it ended up being Commanders football, and then Commanders score a touchdown, and then obviously the Bucs go down and score a touchdown again. So yeah, the Commanders ended up getting a fumble off of Baker Mayfield. Baker got sacked and fumbled. But the Commanders spent, 3 drives? Almost had 3 drives inside the 10 and only scored 3 points. It's the only interesting game. So far, this is the only interesting game. The only game I can say I could actually give you a recap, and I don't feel like saying it was death. This game's been death. He baked a turnover. I'm sorry you lost your Madden game, buddy. But now you're back with us. I had the lead for 95% of the game. Ah, you sound like the Bengals. Versus the Ravens. Exactly what we did versus the Ravens. Alright, here we go. First down and 10 for the Commanders. Let's see the crazy play that's about to happen. That we're about to be talking about all week. Always something happens at the end of these games that we talk about for the whole week. And it also makes us that the Vikings game means absolutely nothing. Played one, Bengals beat KC 56-51. Nice. That would be a very high scoring game, and I would be very awful to watch as a Bengals fan. Jaden Daniels' 5-yard pass to Scary Terry. Alright. Second down and 5 at the Washington 35-yard line. Come on. I'd rather them just go down the field, score a touchdown real quick, and then make it so that the Bucs have to score. That'd be cool. Bucs gonna lose because of that fumble. I don't know about that. Negative 1 yard run for Brian Robinson. It's now 3rd and 6. Third and 6 now. If they stop him 3 and out, the Bucs might have a chance here. Okay, something happened. And Delami Brown, 21-yard catch down to the 45-yard line in Tampa Bay. Holy moly. We have ourselves a game. Yo, check out this video of Delusional Ravens fan trying to prove that the Ravens will win the Super Bowl. I don't care about Delusional Ravens fans, I'll be honest with you. There's so many of them. So plenty of time. Most of the timeouts. Yeah, both teams. Well, one has 2, one has 3. But I don't really care about delusional Ravens fans. They're always delusional. I just let them chill. Yeah, Delami Brown is kind of carrying right now. Him and Scary Terry are both carrying. Second down and 10 after Austin Eckler gets a 0-yard run. If they try to let this come down to a field goal kick, man, that's going to be stupid. You can't let this come down to a field goal kick if you're the Commanders. You know you got special teams problems. You got to get in the end zone here. 2-minute warning. You cannot let this come down to a field goal kick, bro. Lamar gets a ring. He's gonna switch to number 1. I don't know. That's a speculation that I'm not a part of. I'm sure when he gets a ring, he might shave his head. I don't know. I try my best not to revolve my thoughts around what Lamar does or doesn't do. Because I don't think there's anything positive in that atmosphere. He's a running back for a reason. They run back. Did you see the gash on Jaden Daniels' face? I actually did. Yes, I did. Earlier I did. Not recently, but I did earlier. And also, right now, Twitter is flooded with anything Jaden Daniels face-wise. Alright. Two minutes. If they literally let them try to make this come down to a field goal, they're going to be so stupid. They know their kicker sucks. And they're going to literally lose this game if they let it come down to a field goal. I don't know, to be honest. The Commanders did everything to lose this game. The Buccaneers kind of just played with what they were given. So I guess the Bucs deserve to win this game because of the situation given. So I guess Bucs. Great game. Yeah, great game so far. Ravens and Super Bowl will be insufferable as the Chiefs. Yeah, I don't want the Ravens or the Chiefs to make it. Well, first off, they're not even in field goal range yet. Right now would be a 62-yard field goal. And their kicker, they have problems kicking field goals. So I don't know if I would suggest even... They have to get with at least within the 50. I'm sorry, within the 40-yard line. Maybe like within the 20 before I would say, realistically speaking, that they could kick a field goal and I'd feel comfortable. Maybe within the 10, actually. But then once you get inside the 10, then the Bucs have 3 timeouts, so... And there's always a chance of blocking it, which we have seen so many times this year. I feel like field goals getting blocked. So... I don't know if I would trust any of that. And pass to Austin Eckler for 18 yards down to the 27-yard line of Tampa Bay. That would be the first timeout called by Tampa Bay. Who's worse? They're both insufferable. See, Bucs need a sack right here. If they don't, it's probably over. They still got 2 timeouts left, but that first down was huge. That was a humongous first down. First down 10 now at the 27-yard line of the Buccaneers. Commanders right now have a lot of control of this game. So, but the Bucs do have a chance, though. 8-yard run up the middle for Austin Eckler. Huge play right there by Eckler. Why are they calling the timeouts now? They gotta save them because they have to. Because the Commanders are just gonna run the clock out. They don't call timeouts now. Commanders will just run the clock out and it'll be game. Well, I mean, it won't be game, but they'll go for a game-winning field goal. They don't want Baker to get the ball back at all. You got to use your timeouts. Been a good game. It still doesn't feel like a playoff game. Yeah, I agree with you. All right, 2nd and 2. It's going to be another run play up the middle. And maybe a 0-yard gain. 3rd down and 2. Timeout, Buccaneers. That's why they call their timeouts. All right, here we go. It's going to be crazy. They stop them here. They'll kick a field goal. So again, it isn't even guaranteed a field goal. Still be like a 47-yard field goal. But a 1st down here would almost put it all in the coffin. But they still have to kick the field goal. Now this is where Jaden Daniels, being a very good mobile quarterback, helps out a crap ton if you're the Bucs. I mean, sorry, if you're the Commanders. But if you're the Bucs here, I say you all out blitz them. You all out blitz them and you just send the house. Play man-on-man on the outside and just try to pin them on the one-on-one. Because you guys send the house here. Oh yeah, if they don't get a stop here, it's over. I mean, at this point, you send the house at them. You send the house at them, and you just hope it works out. Yeah, because they're going to either run their running back or they're going to run Jaden Daniels. The only 2 options. What if they went for it on 4th down, though? Imagine they go for it on 4th and down here. They're just like, no, fluff it. We don't trust our kicker, so we're just going to go for it on 4th down. They've done it many times this game so far. Nah, there's no way anyway. There would be no way. That would be actually crazy. South with the fumble. Yeah, that fumble definitely did not help them. Third and 2. This is crazy that it has come down to this moment. All right, here we go. 3rd and 2. 1st down ends it for the Bucs. First down ends it for the Commanders, and it's game. Touch push. They're trying to get him to jump. They're trying to get him to jump so badly. They want him to jump to get a free play. Timeout, Commanders. All they did was go up there and try to get him to jump. That was all that was trying to get him to jump there. Oh, I was thinking about that too. What if you could kick the field goal on 3rd down? They still have to make the field goal. But what if you kicked, some teams will kick the field goal on 3rd down in case it gets blocked, so you have an extra chance. Game over. 1st down. 1st down. 1st down, Jaden Daniels. That's game. GG. GG. GG in the chat, boys. Alright, well. They had him in the backfield, too. They had him in the backfield. That's crazy. They had him in the backfield. If he misses this field goal, man, they had him. Yep, they still got to kick the field goal, and that's something that the Commanders have had plenty of issues with throughout this season so far. It's not been a good season for their field goal kicking. though. They still got to be great with the field goal. That was an easy sack, I will agree. And Jaden Daniels will kneel it down to set up the game-winning field goal. All right. This whole game comes down to this. Holy crap. All the kicking problems the Commanders have had so far this season. All the problems they've had with special teams. And it comes down to one kick to send the Redskins to the next round. Timeout called, Commanders. Holy crap, man. If he misses this, he will be the laughingstock of all of Washington. Bro, if he misses this. If he misses, we have overtime. This be a 37-yard field goal attempt. He made it. Game over. 37-yard field goal. And the Commanders win. And they will move on. The Commanders will go on to the next round. The Buccaneers have been eliminated. GG, boys. GG. Yeah, doinked. He doinked it in, too, which is the funny thing. He doinked it in. But he still made it. He doinked it in, but he still made it. Yeah, Jane Daniels is impressive. Baker just couldn't get it done. He just couldn't bake. Alright, guys. I'm going to go sleep for like 16 hours, okay? And I'll be live tomorrow. Also, you will get, as always, your 3 scheduled program videos tomorrow as well. Who dey, boys? Who dey?